Hello everyone, welcome back to the Third Age. We are continuing to destroy the elves, slowly but surely, just a bit at a time. Unfortunately, they do have a bit of a stronghold in Rosgabel, as well as Emenufuin. Bit of an issue. We do have Uvatha the Horseman on standby, waiting for reinforcements via Dol Guldur, Thornburg, and ultimately the Blackgate and Barad-dûr. We are waiting for reinforcements to stream to the front lines. In the west, we are still besieging Cairn Roth with our good friend Dawn Death, Lord of Terror. And also Dwarf Wa? Lord of Terror. How many Lords of Terror do we have? Adunafel the Quiet, the Merciless. At least put a comma in there, my god. Adunafel the Quiet, the Merciless, as well as Ren the Unclean, the Conqueror. I love it. Okay, moving on. We do have a few notifications, as always. We'll go through them. Lunmaz is here. He looks like some sort of Yeti. I do not need the skills or the presence of a young Yeti, a 22-year-old Yeti, which, as we all know, is quite a young buck as far as Yetis are concerned. The average life expectancy of the common Yeti is roughly 200 years. This is common knowledge. Okay, construction report. Karis Galadin, we've built a Temple of Melkor. In Dol Guldur, we have finally built a troll training ground, which means that we are able to recruit literally everything in Dol Guldur. This is now our stronghold in, I guess, Mirkwood. Ostingil will soon be in a similar position. We are able to recruit all sorts of Uruks, etc. We will not be able to get trolls, unfortunately. So, as I said, Dol Guldur will be our stronghold / recruitment center in the meantime. We are waiting for the Uruks to arrive at, I believe it's 66% culture. We are currently sitting at 50, and we need, what? I'm going to say 66. I literally just looked at it before I hit record, and I've already forgotten. It's 66%. There it is. Okay. Now that's useless information that we don't exactly need. All right, we have a new spy in Amon Gustal. What are we going to do with him? We're going to spy on all the ladies in whatever the fuck this is. It's a town, Bjorn's Halls. Oh god. I think the hope that there are ladies in Bjorn's Halls, it can go one of two ways. I mean, it could just be Bjorn by himself. As we all know, he is a great bachelor in Middle-earth, but having said that, he could have a whole host, maybe even like a harem of single ladies, or as we like to call them, prostitutes. Single ladies is, of course, the PG way to say, to refer to the oldest profession in all of human history. What I'm trying to say is that we may get lucky that there are women in Bjorn's halls, but I would not be surprised if he's just there alone, transforming into a bear, flexing in the mirror, and probably masturbating as well, as he's been known to do. Okay, so we actually have a lot of spies now. We've got one who I suppose should watch the middle. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we nearly missed Captain Maidfinden. Oh boy. Bjorn needs this guy, Maidfinden. He would, he would certainly help. He could be like the ultimate wingman. It's literally in his name. You know, he would find the chicks, he would mark them, he would target them. Well, I don't want to say target them. It sounds like he's going to murder them and stuff them into a garbage dump. Well, a dumpster, rather. I just mean that, you know, he would mark them and just say, like, hey, the chick, the third down the end of the bar, she thinks you're pretty sexy with your bearskin rug exterior. Okay, we also have some diplomatic information. Okay, why has this happened? The following factions are now at war with each other. The Free Peoples of Eriador. Dale Rohan, Isengard no longer likes us, and I don't really know why that is. What's this one here? Oh my god!
Cruelty, malice.
Oh my god!
Cruelty, malice.
Oh my god! Did I sell that? Was that believable? I don't think it was. That was not That was not good acting on my part, but I just tried to sell it to you guys. The eagle-eyed out there may have actually seen that there was hints that Sauron is actually back all throughout our notifications. I assume all of the good factions have declared war on us because Sauron has returned. And not only that, he actually gained some ancillaries, which is like the ultimate buzzkill. I was not paying attention. Anyway, Ashnag Durbatuluk. Ashnag Gimbatul. Oh my god. I can just imagine somewhere out there, someone has uttered this exact phrase like at a party, or perhaps as like their wedding vows, because they thought it would be cool. It's cool to you and I. Let's just say that, but to the normal folk out there, you just can't go and quote the Black Tongue of Mordor. They'll have no fucking idea what you're talking about. But this is my opinion on most things in this day and age. It's just that if there's something nerdy, someone has taken it out of context and tried to make it in the real world and failed miserably. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Costumes or something. Oh god, it's just like a cringe factory. Anyway, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. We've got Sauron fucking finally. Okay, yes, we know. Urgent news, my lord. We have delivered the One Ring back to its master, Sauron. The ring will no longer be present in the ancillary list of the general who delivered it. Okay, that's fine. Sauron the Fearless has no fear. Who would have thunk? It fucking took forever for this to happen. I'm almost embarrassed. It is episode, 90 fucking 2? That is a million years in YouTube turns for us to have received the ring. And look at this. Oh, Lagduff.
Get ready for fighting.
Lagduff has just held on to the One Ring. He's like, no, it's mine. Okay. We didn't even have to walk to Barad-dûr itself. We just had to get next to the old Mount Doom here, and apparently he handed off the ring. I don't know. Anyway, as far as Lagduff goes, I suppose he can return. Where would we need him? Probably in the north, I'm going to say. He could take these 2 units. Why is he going so slow? That's a good question. What the fuck's going on here? Is it the ring, perhaps? It's wearing... Oh, ring corruption. There it is. Level 5. My god, the ring slowly, inevitably begins to corrupt its bearer. The corrupting power of the ring is so strong that it inclines the ring bearer to be more evil and selfish. Ooh. Oh, really? This corrupting power seems to grow stronger the closer the ring is to its place of origin. Mount Doom, which is wonderful. That is no longer an issue, although apparently Lagduff is going to be hobbled for a turn or two. Now, since we have Sauron, I think this is going to be a bumper episode. I'm feeling like 45 minutes to an hour. I was not expecting to have Sauron this early. I just ended the turn, and then it was like, oh, hello. It was like an unexpected visitor, like a Jehovah's Witness or something at your doorstep. You're just like, trying to get dressed, like, oh, Jesus Christ. Well, you wouldn't say that because I'm sure they would say you're blaspheming or something. I don't know. Anyway, we've got Sauron here, and I suppose we should finally fucking look at him. Oh my god, he's got the biography. Oh my god. You can read that if you want. I've already read it. He's also a night fighter. And he has no fear. Okay, somewhere there is a line between bravery and foolishness. I wouldn't say this is a man so much. Moving on, though, he does have a mace as well. His massively, comically sized mace. No, I would say like the Witch King of Angmar's mace was comically sized in the films. Okay, so Sauron has a massive army. He's got some Alakai. This is going to put us, into the dumps. Probably. Yeah, we are not going to be making any money. Oh, shit, we did just receive... a fuck ton of money along with Sauron for some reason, assumedly to balance the upkeep that's been suddenly pushed onto our shoulders. But what do we want to do with Sauron? We definitely want to move him north.
Is that what you want?
Yes, that is what I want. Maybe Lagduff. Can cross to the west, Karis Galadin and whatnot. He can help out there. As for Dwar of Wa, Lord of Terror, we want him in Aman-Gastal. Chilling with Hormarath of Deer. What do we want to do with Hormarath of Deer? Can we stick him in... Let's put him in Karis Galadin. If possible, we could build an army to reinforce Dondeth. How long? 4 turns until these guys starve out. We could definitely wait 4 turns, I think. Uvatha is going to wait 4 turns. Who is this again? Is it Ren the Unclean? Yeah, Ren the Unclean, the Conqueror, is sitting in Erebor. And we're basically waiting for the culture to shift so that we can retrain our units, because I don't want to ship them back, because we need quite a garrison in Erebor in case the dwarves get frisky. I mean, Captain Ori is here with a few units, as well as Captain Groin and Captain Dane. All very famous dwarves, it seems. Gimli, son of Gloin. Cousin to Groin, I suppose. Captain Ori. I feel like Ori is a familiar name. I can't quite say. But Dane, of course, is a famous dwarven general. Okay, so moving on. We don't really have much going on. We're just retraining units, recruiting units in Dol Guldur. Maybe some Uruk archers couldn't hurt. We've got some reinforcements en route and actually arriving this turn. Okay, arrivals on the 2nd floor. Arrivals on the 2nd floor. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to retrain these fucking spiders. There we go. Okay. Wunderbar. In the west, can we train anything? I don't think so. We can't really retrain either, just for armor. There's no use building a 2nd army in Karis Galadin, because I have forgotten, actually, that there is this army coming from Limelight Fort. It does need leadership, though, and perhaps Dwarf Lord of Terror, can actually step in there. Lunluck can take care of Amangastal. What are these catapults doing? Was I giving them to Dwarf War, or do I need to give them to Dawn Death? I think Dawn Death could definitely use these things. It's going to be a while. Another turn until he gets those. And then we can bash the fucking walls in immediately. No troubles. No questions asked. It sounds like a return policy. If your walls fall down, no questions asked. We have a 10-year warranty on these stone walls. Do you have an orc problem? That's not a problem. No questions asked. No questions asked. Okay. Lugdush the Honorable has garrisoned Ostengil. He has a literal fuck ton of orc spears at his disposal, and we could retrain them for some armor. We may as well. It's like 65 gold coins. Could not hurt. We want to put a few of these maulers, send them north. Although, see, I want to wait. Oh shit, I actually can retrain them. There we go. We can't retrain Uruks yet, but we can do Orc Band, we can do Raiders. Pretty much everything except for the Uruks. We can actually retrain the Morning Guard. Yep. There we go. We may as well do that. Man, I don't know what to do. We have so much shit going on, and it's just falling out of my head as I speak. I think we've pretty much dealt with it all. I don't really know.
Get ready for fighting.
I think what it is Sauron really, he's got me flustered. He just showed up, and now, you know, it's like when you get the unannounced inspection, and you're just trying to last minute make everything look like it's not shit. I just imagine Sauron coming here and just, you know, doing a sideways glance to Mount Doomington and Little Marsh Wall and just being like, that's not the code. This is not the Orcish way.
Get ready for fighting.
What the fuck is going on here? I'm just being like, it's just a little bit of local flair, you know? It's just how I run my towns. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. I think we ought to end the turn as nothing is going on. I'm just rambling on. So, we'll end the turn and move ahead with Sauron. Here we go. Okay, surprisingly, we haven't really lost that much money. It looks like we're losing 3,000 gold doubloons per turn. I mean, which is to be expected. That is what our ledger is telling us. We have built an armorer in Woldburg for whatever fucking reason. I suppose just to have stronger troops. Amangastal, we've built a shrine. Let's build that up even further. Can we retrain these? No. Okay, I just noticed that Tirith Anduin is not looking so good. The people are rioting, my god. They're writing strongly worded letters. They're leaving... Oh my god. Looks like we're losing a ton of money. They're leaving propaganda posters stapled to every witch door all over the place that basically says, Sauron sucks. We don't. Don't go with Sauron. Come with us. Okay, I don't know what the hell we're doing here. Let's build some ladders. Sure.
Is that what you want?
I'm sure Dawn Death has more than enough equipment, but we'll build more. You can never have too many siege towers. We can actually build a wall outside of their walls, and it would be wonderful. We can actually make a city within a city, and we can just live. Well, I wouldn't say we can't live peacefully next to each other. We can't really coexist, but we can tolerate each other. Let's say that. Okay, so the dwarves up in the north, Dane, Ori, the other one, they're kicking the shit out of someone in the fog of war up north. I didn't see who it was. I can only assume that it was Santa and his little helpers as they struggle to manufacture this year's haul of speaking spells or something. This year's hauls of Cabbage Patch Kids. Think of the children. I just imagine these fucking dwarves chopping, well, I can't say elves. Keebler elves? Is that a different thing? Just imagine they just chopping them down, slaughtering them. Oh my god! At least let me get my tinkerer's tools. Okay, so let's take a look, actually. We just find bodies upon bodies, just a big pit full of tiny little corpses. All their tiny little shoes burning in a pile next to them. Actually, would they keep the shoes? You know, they'd be like, oh, that's that leather. That's still worth something. Even though they're covered in blood. They're... Okay. So, we have got... My fucking god! Oh, we've been ambushed by some fucking shit-eating elves outside of Amangastal. I can't say I'm too happy about this. We have a reasonable force in Amangastal. I think we need Hormarath of Deer to ride out. Try to match them. Let's see, we got 2 units of Orc Band, wonderful. Do we have Morning Guard? Oh my god, we actually have quite a few. That's all we need. Halberds. Now, we are in short supply for halberds. Melee infantry in general, we are in short supply. 1 unit of maulers, okay. How about some Olaghai, some elite Olaghai? That's it, really. That's all we can muster. Maybe 2 units of Morning Guard. And, unit of Raiders? Sure. We'll take both the units of Raiders because this one's very nearly full strength anyway. And, they can meet up with all of these dudes in Amangastal proper. Let's see, we can merge some of these units as well. There we are, two full units. We'll return these to, oh my god, Karis Gladden is losing their shit as well. They too are leaving crudely drawn post, oh my god, you know what, no. I do not want to build that, there we go. Where was the last one? It was in Amangastal as well. Let's not do that either. We need to hold on to our cash because we are in a deficit right now. Although, you know, Keynesian economics, rather, my god. Stumbling over my words. Keynesian economics would tell you that you need to spend your way out of a recession, but I can't handle that. I cannot handle that. I do not have the funds to fund. Oh my god, I couldn't think of a synonym to. I still can't. Okay, moving on. We're going to merge some of these units. May as well do this one as well. What do we got? Some Morning Guard that we're not going to merge. Some halberds. Okay. We'll grab. Not that one. That one. And we will move them to Karis Gladden. There we go. Oh, you know what? Could have merged some of the units in Hormarath's army. Anyway, we're going to garrison Amangastal with Hormarath just in case these elves try to get fresh. Although, having said that, Karis Gladden itself is looking kind of weak. I suppose I should really get on with the capturing of Cairn Roth. I do have a spy in the city as well. I kind of forgot about that. Which means that I could potentially open the gates. Now, this confuses me. Why is it I have line of sight up north here? Hormarath was fucking around in here. We don't have any towers or spies or anything. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. I don't know why we have line of sight. It must be some kind of bug. Unless, of course, the dwarves are just, like, we have a secret agent feeding us information that I don't know about. Oh, look at that. You can actually make out a stream on this texture. Wonderful. It's like a little crick. And then, of course, there's like this ginormous honeycomb, crushing men and dwarf alike. Okay, Yaglon.
Ready.
Does he look... I imagine if you were to drown... Now, this is kind of like a Witcher thing. If you were to, like, drown a scorned lover in a river, and she were to come back for revenge, she would look like Yaglon. And she would not be happy at all. He is, of course, as I said, going to spy on all of the women in Bjorn's halls. Oh my god, he's been successful. And as I suspected, it's just full of men. It's chock full of men. There is not a single woman to be found. Now, I'm not judging Bjorn.
Ready.
But if you're gay, just come out and say it. No one cares these days. It's 3037. No one cares about no one cares about your sexuality these days. Oh god. Now that works because he's a bear. You see some wordplay coming on here that he's a bear. Okay, now a funny story. I knew about the terminology bear. For those of you that don't know, this is like a homosexual community thing. If you're a bear, you're like a big hairy gay guy. I knew about that. Don't ask me how.
Ready.
Thinking back, I can't actually think of a reason why I would possibly know that. But moving on, I knew about the term bear, but someone informed me of the term otter, which is the same kind of idea. Instead of being short and stout like a fucking dwarf, instead you're like a beanpole. You know how otters are, slim and tall? Okay, moving on from the homosexual terminology. Okay, what the fuck was I talking about? I lost my train of thought there. We were talking about various forms of gay men. And for some odd reason, I got distracted.
Get ready for fighting.
Meanwhile, I'm like picturing Ryan Gosling or something in my head. No, that is not happening. No, I'm talking about... We've got some orcs, and we've got some other orcs, and we've got yet even more orcs. Okay, so we're going to put these guys in Entwade and eventually retrain them. Sure, why the fuck not? So, as far as war strategy goes, we want to capture Cairn Amroth. Do we want to capture the mountain fort? This is a crucial question because technically we are now at war with Rohan, Dale, the dwarves, Eriador, the high elves, the sylvan elves. Okay, actually, I kind of forgot that we were at war with Rohan. So it is really important that we bolster our flank. And oh my god, we're at war with Dale as well. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. Wouldn't that be great? Just exit out to the main menu like, well, that's it. That's the end of the campaign. Okay, we're with Dale. Yes. Okay, so this is an issue. Well, not so much, actually. The biggest... Oh my god, look at this guy. Lord Vinitharia. This is the biggest Dalish army I've seen in a while, and it is trapped in Esgaroth by our good friend... he doesn't have a name. Captain Margot's. Captain Margot's. He's not insecure about his name at all. Oh boy. You know what? I read a name the other day. It was Richard Butts. This is not a joke. Richard Butts. And of course you can shorten Richard to Dick, so his name was literally Dick Butts. And his middle name was probably like Percy or something. Dick Percy Butts. Oh god. This is a true story, 100%. But anyway, yes, we are trying to garrison Erebor against any further attack, and we can't move. We are locked down until we convert the culture, and that is why I am building this temple, regardless of our financial stance, because we need to convert it as quickly as we can. Now, as I was saying, we need to bolster this flank. And I almost wonder
No sleeping here.
if we should move Dwarvois, Lord of Terror,
Is that what you
and
want?
move him south so that he can resume his... Well, who was it that attacked Rohan? I believe it was Dawndeath and Adunafel. Maybe Adunafel should head down there. Where is Adunafel? Oh, did he cross over? Is that this guy now? Yes, it is.
Ready for fighting.
How about Hormorath?
No sleeping
I can't remember what the fuck Hormorath did. Where is Lunluck or whatever the fuck his name is? Where did I put him? Is he not garrisoning Among Us? Oh, that's right. He got ambushed by some fucking elves. Okay, so we'll deal with this, and then we will move a Nazgul south to build an army in Edoras. And yes, I know that our budget is already bursting at the seams, and we are just fucking hemorrhaging coin, but I need at least a few units to garrison these cities just in case Rohan gets fresh. And in that case, too, we need eyes and ears in the south. So I think we'll get Lug to
This way.
keep an eye on the mountain passes, okay?
Hurry up.
That's the thing, too. We need to capture the mountain fort so that we can control traffic across, what is this, the Misty Mountains? Yeah. If possible, we could capture Moria. I don't think that's necessary, though, because we are not at war with any evil faction. So as long as the Orcs of the Misty Mountains are not allied with people we don't like. Oh, of course, they're allied with the Sylvan Elves. Oh, my God. Although they are also at war with... Are all of the evil factions at war? I think so. Isengard? No, not Isengard. Harad, Rune, and Dark Lord of Mordor. He's allied with no one, and enemies to rebels, I suppose. Bandits. Look at that. Oh my God, the Dark Lord of Mordor has just such a huge boner for us because we brought him the One Ring. Now, I'm aware that absolutely fucking nothing is happening this episode. I'm just in a very rambly mood, and I have to apologize. I'm sure it makes for riveting viewing. Why is... Oh, okay. Almost involuntary. Oh, what good does that do? Why is he so slow? That's what I want to know. And why is Lagduff so slow as well? He still has the One Ring. Can we just get fucking rid of this thing? Did that work? No, of course not. So what the fuck? Gollum? What is going on? How do I get rid of the ring? Anyone, please. Can I just kill Gollum? It's like, I need this. I don't really need the general, actually. Let's see. Barad-dûr, Mount Doomington, Durthang. Okay, let's stick him in Durthang. I'm pretty sure... Oh, I thought that said enjoys a swagger. Which would have been a much better trait. I can just imagine him turning into a pirate every Saturday night. Yo ho, yo ho. Would that be a swagger, or would that be like... Oh, he's still got the ring corruption. Jesus Christ. I don't know. Would he be good? No, he's not really good to put in a settlement, but we'll do it anyway. I'm sure it'll be fine. He is dubious. 10% penalty on tax income. Oh my God. No, he is not. He is not a governor. He is a general. And we are forced to... What the fuck is going on here? Apparently he can move. Oh, I see. It's because his movement is so short that this is like the 20th turn, this yellow one. I thought that was one whole turn, and I was going to say, Jesus. He's able to march for years. No, it is not the case. Okay, you know what we need to do? We need to end the turn yet again so that we can move on with the campaign here, keeping an eye on Erebor, moving our forces ever forward. Here we go. Okay, well, apparently fucking nothing happened this turn. We recruited some troops in Edoras and retrained a few elsewhere. Not really exciting, I have to say. End of turn report. My God, we're going ever deeper into the hole. Okay, Adunafel needs to build an army right quick, okay? We're going to stick him out here. We're going to grab 2 Orc Band. We have it right now. 2 Morning Guard. No, that's not Morning Guard. My fucking God. Oh, my God. Okay, we have some in Austrian Gill. I don't know why they need to... Oh, shit. That was kind of stupid. Okay, Adunafel, the Merciless, is just going to have a little Little bit of a sit down just outside of Dol Guldur. He's gonna grab 4 orc raiders, the ones with the armor, of course. None other than, we do need halberds. We've got 2 units of halberds here, ready to rock. Are you ready to rock? Yeah, they would say as we march on. Okay, we're gonna take 4 units of raiders. 2 units of maulers, sure. We don't have any uruks though. Oh yeah, we do. Wonderful. We have a plethora of uruks. Well, I wouldn't say a plethora. We have some uruks. Oh, look at that. So here's some morning guard right there.
Is that what you want?
And some more orc band, always needed. We've got some Alakai here. That will certainly come in handy later on. Like, what the fuck are these guys doing? Captain Muzduff, go away. You guys are not able to bust out of Isengard, and yet you've got forces far afield in my lands. I don't understand it. Just make one doom stack and bust your way out for the love of all that is holy. Okay, we also need these spiders. Getting back to what we were talking about just prior. Do we need this many orc band in Austrian Guild? Of course not. We need some useful units. Namely some Morning Guard, some Maulers. Sure. There we go. And then we will give these Orc Archers to Adunafel. And now we have a serviceable army. We do need some trolls, I want to say. Okay, so we have some targets here. We've got Amendolen in the north, which would be the easiest to crack. I think if we take both of our stacks and we double team Rosgobel, we can starve them out. One army can, besiege the walls, and the other one can kind of do like an interference, just around and about in the field. We do have to be wary of Elvish armies. I don't know what Captain oh my god, what is it? Nibin Syrian? Oh, he's got quite the elite army, I have to say. He's not doing so bad. He's not doing so bad at all. Speaking of not so bad, the elves are... They have hardened the mountain fort. The mountain fort use harden. It's not very effective. Oh, his defense goes up. What is it when you use harden or any of those shit skills in Pokemon? Metapod used harden. Actually, do you guys remember the announcer from Pokemon Stadium? I certainly do. Pikachu used Thunderstrike. It's not very effective. Meanwhile, the opponent Pokemon is laying unconscious on the ground. I'll tell you about effective, Mr. Advisor, or announcer, I suppose. It's very effective when I knock the enemy Pokemon the fuck out. He is asleep like he got fucking shot. He's not getting up from that one. I gotta tell you that right now. He's not getting... Oh god. Okay, so we have a bit of a conundrum here. We need to put all of these units in Amon Gestal. Why was that German all of a sudden? Amon Gestal. Welcome to München. Or München, however they say Munich. Magdeburg. Okay, we are going to move some of these units to Karis Galadin, hopefully making enough room. Oh, look at that. That was exactly what we needed. Okay, so now we have quite the fucking army. My god, we have enough trolls in here, don't we? 2 units of trolls, all high, more accurately, sitting in Amon Gestal, while we have 2 armies, rather, of Nazgul doing dick all. They don't have any trolls to speak of. Who is this? Captain Ufgaz with some elite troops. Wonderful. We need to reinforce and harden the defenses in Edoras and Entwade. Let's get some... I suppose we need some, archers. Sure. We've got 1 unit in Entwade, 2 units in Edoras. That's just fine. I mean, if they're going to attack anything, it's going to be Limelight Fort, Entwade, Edoras, etc. So we're not doing so bad. We have yet to see a Rohirrim army. We've got, what's-his-nuts? Malhur, the eternally screaming in Fanghorn. Maybe he's just got, a migraine all the goddamn time. He's just, or, He's got like shingles or something that's just painful all the fucking time. Who knows? Ah! He would scream. Just bring me some Tylenol, some T3s, ibuprofen. Fucking anything. Aragorn pops in. Kingsfoil. Kingsfoil, that's weed. Okay. We're just taking a look in the north. Here's Framsburg. Fucking no one in it. Much the same story in Rakiaburg. That almost sounds like a burger chain. Welcome to Rakia Burger. What can I get you? Yeah, can I get the Grand Slam? The Grand Slam Worm Cove? Can I get the Worm Cove special? Is that with or without worms? Oh, God. Once again, just very scatterbrained today. Once again, I have to apologize. Sauron. Let's get back to Sauron. He is the man of the hour, is he not? Oh my God. It's going to take years for him to leave Mordor, and for what? Why? Why does it take him so long? You know what? Should we send fucking Sauron to end Rohan? I think we ought to. We'll send him to Foldberg, and he can just cruise all the way to the fucking ocean. He can dip his toes into the whatever fucking ocean this is. It won't tell me. He can get a beachfront property. He can yell at young couples as they try to bang on his private section of the beach. Get out of here, you kids! Check out my crown helmet. It's pointy. Okay. We're going to send him to Rohan because we are actually going to have to deal with the High Elves as well as Eriador someday, and I feel like we have more than enough manpower in the north to deal with Dale, the Elves, and, of course,
Get ready for fighting.
what am I trying to say? Dale, the Elves, and the Dwarves. There we go. Okay, so we'll send Uvatha the Horseman to besiege Rosgabel because he does actually have a troll catapult. And then we'll send Adunafel the long way round, and he can pick up the unit of Olog-Hai we have here 2 turns away. So he can rendezvous. He'll have to wait a turn, I think, in Dol Guldur, unless we just recruit a unit of Olog-Hai and then send that unit as reinforcements for Uvatha, who has mountain trolls. Sure. Why not? We will do that. Okay. And I think that's about it. Limelight Fort. Let's check the culture there. 42. Because Limelight Fort also has an army barracks, so we can recruit and retrain all sorts of units here eventually. Not right now. As for Tirith Anduin, it has a barracks. And the culture is at 44%. Won't be long. It will not be long. Actually, let's see. 3 turns, 2 turns for Raiders and Orc Band. Just very basic units. We don't really have to wait for much longer. How expensive are Olog-Hai? 650? 650. You know what? Fuck it. We'll wait a turn rather than recruiting a unit of Olog-Hai because they're going to break the bank. We're going to have to scrape some pennies together just so that we can recruit these Olog-Hai, and I don't want to be put into that position again. And you know what? We're sitting at about 40 minutes. I think we have time for one more turn. Cairn Roth is 2 turns away from surrendering. I think once Captain Niben Syrian gets too close, what's his nuts? Not Dawn Death, but the other one, Dorvois. He can pounce and kill him. No problem. We're going to want these Olog-Hai, though, to do it. 2 units of Olog-Hai? I don't know. We're going to have to wait for him to unblock this path here. We still need eyes on Rohan. Let's see. Entwade can recruit a spy. Okay. Let's do that, shall we? Okay. And then we can... I mean, we have 2 spies already, do we not? Yes, we do. We have 1 in the Foldberg. Ginyard. Greg Ginyard. We're not seeing any armies of Rohan, though, so we don't have to worry right now. There is a half a stack, rather, in Foldberg, and that's the most power I've seen Rohan have in quite a while. Anyway, let us end the turn. When we get back, we will advance on Rosgabel, and we need to garrison Ostringil. Luckily, we have Lugdush, the Honorable, there. He should be able to hold the fort Do we want to garrison Ostingil, or would we rather garrison Dol Guldur? Because
Come and get
Captain Habristan, you know what? That almost sounds like an Arabian state. Welcome to Habristan, city of mysteries, of enchantment. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, do we want to garrison Ostingil or Dol Guldur? The thing is, there is Captain Eridan in Emenufuin as well. You know what? I'm sure that Uvatha can besiege Rosgabel unsupported, and if necessary, we can advance to support him, just in case Habristan or any other general tries to get in the way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, we will end the turn, and as I said, that shit will happen. Here we go. Oh, jeez. We failed our mission to kill Thandian. Oh, I don't know if the Dark Lord of Mordor could ever forgive us for not having killed Thandian. Oh, jeez. If only I was about to besiege this city. There we go. Okay. Yes, we did fail that mission. And that's just fine. I'm sure the Dark Lord, you son of a bitch. Look at that. We've already lost a ring. Why does he like the orcs of the Misty Mountains? Like, this is not to scale. Like, if this were some form of graph, obviously, love versus... Well, no, that doesn't work. I'm just saying, like, delivering the one ring should dwarf these other things. Like, this, the relative scale should expand ever upward. Like, we are at 1,000. These guys are sitting at, like, 98 and 100. I'm just saying, like, the one ring... It's called the One Ring for a reason. It can only be brought once. Oh my god, Ren the Unclean has become a drummer. Holy shit, he's taken up a new hobby. Oh god, drums in the deep. I just imagine Ren the Unclean just sitting on top of, like, Balin's tomb. My cousin Bal. He's just sitting on top of his tomb, just fucking playing the bongos. And everyone's just, oh jeez. Oh, there goes Ren again. Oh, he's playing the bongos. Oh, God. Do you guys want to join my band? Why does Ren the Unclean sound like fucking Dracula? I don't know. And Wade, we now have a spy. Which is handy dandy. You know what? I think we have like 4 of these fucking guys. This portrait right here, we have about 4 of them. We're going to send this guy to keep an eye on the southern section of Rohan. I'm not sure. Duneard. We don't have to worry about Duneard, I don't think. It's far, far away. Gineard. Greg Gineard. What is this? Adorn. Okay, so there is... Oh, shit. Oh, God. There's actually a massive army in Foldberg. There's an entire stack led by Sabert the Mean. This guy has to be... Well, he's 49. That's not too bad. I was going to say, he has to be fucking old by now. Nope. Okay, looks like Mahir has been kicked out of Fangorn. Well, probably it was his incessant screaming. Oh my god, my brain feels like it's splitting in 2. Do you guys have anything going on? He's trying to find out their plans. We're going to try to re-infiltrate Fangorn. I don't think it's going to happen. Oh my god, he fucking did it. I just imagine him trying to get in the gate. They're like, state your business. I'm just here to sell apples. Ah! Fucking screaming. Okay. So it looks like Captain Nibin Syrian is trying to break the siege of Karen Roth, and he's going to fail horribly at that.
Get ready for fighting.
I almost want to just grab Door of Wall right now and attack him, because what's going to happen is when we end the turn, Karen Roth is they're going to sally out, and I'm not sure if this guy's going to reinforce. But basically, we only need Dondeth's army. I don't think we have time to do that battle today, but eventually. Eventually. I'm going to say next episode, that will be like the first thing we do. And then we're good. Okay, Hormarath of Deer. You know what? He can use some of these units, can't he? Let's see. Let's grab some shit ones. 2 units of Orc Band, whatever he can grab. Okay, 1 unit of Orc Band. Urex, maybe some Raiders. No. No. It's not looking like it. Okay. How is Karis Galadin? Do we have an... Okay, we do in fact have an army barracks. It's gonna be a long time. It's gonna be a long, long time until we can retrain these units. So we'll take them with Hormarath to the front line to, I don't know, Entwade perhaps? Sure. And they can retrain there and he can garrison the place. And that'll be great. That'll be wonderful. We can then be ever vigilant. You know what? Sable can arrive in Entwade in what, 2 turns? I want to see your movement range. Show me your movement range. Okay, so if Captain Walda can go that far, I can only assume Captain Sabert can... Well, I don't want to say Captain Sabert. I suppose he's a general. Lieutenant Sabert can arrive in Entwade in 2 turns. Bit of an issue. We don't have enough troops to withstand that sort of firepower. Oh boy. Okay, so Adunafel is going to move to intercept Haberstone. It looks like he's heading towards Karis Galadin. And we're kind of stretched thin. I'm kind of shuffling units back and forth. Trying to find like a good balance, you know? Because I want to garrison all of these cities a good amount so that, you know, just in case like an army of elves just materializes out of the fucking forest like worms crawling out of the ground, then I'll be able to deal with it. Adunafel, as I said, is probably going to have to wait a turn to collect these Alag High, but of course we can probably do without if need be. Austin Gill is garrisoned to a certain degree, and Erebor is still light years away from... Oh, shit.
I'll rip off your head and
Captain Groin is growing ever stronger. Your groin is growing. Your Schwartz is large. I can't remember the fucking lines from Spaceballs. Ugh. The Schwartz is strong with you. Okay. I'm not feeling so hot about Ren the Unclean. Not only has he taken up the most annoying of instruments, that is the bongos. I mean, he could perhaps play like the accordion or the recorder. Well, I think you know what it is. It's like the culture around bongos. It just seems like such a hippie thing to play. You can like start a drum circle. Oh God, I can just imagine. Gather round, everyone. Gather round. We're gonna have a nice a heart-to-heart session. We're gonna let our spirits free. I'm gonna start playing triplets here, like, you know, just going fucking nuts. And everyone around him's, oh God, trying to eat their nachos in silence. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna end it here. Sauron and Lagduff. Let's take both of them. You know what? Lagduff, the Honorable. Lagduff, can I rename him? I don't think I can rename. No, I was gonna rename him Ringbearer, but of course that is not possible in Medieval 2. We'll just forever remember him as Ringbearer the. Anyway, so in the north, we'll just do a very quick overview. We'll wrap it up and we'll say goodbye. So next episode when we come back, we will destroy Captain Nibin Syrian, Jesus Christ, with Dwarf Lord of Terror. We will capture Karen Amroth with Dawndeath, Lord of Terror. And we will begin to starve out all of the elves in Rosgobel. Adunafel, of course, ever vigilant, making sure that Uvatha doesn't get attacked in the rear. That would suck. Sauron and Lagduff will, of course, march to Rohan, because I have a feeling that this is going to be a hot front. A hot front. Some fronts like it hot, and this front certainly likes it that way. What am I saying? I'm trying to say that I feel like the Rohirrim are going to march to war. They're going to go on the offensive very soon. In the north, we've got Ren the Unclean learning how to play the bongos. He's also trying to get his good friend... Well, we don't have any named characters here, but I'm going to say he's trying to get his good friend Laglug playing the ukulele so that they can start a new indie band. All they need is a singer who can't enunciate, and then they're set. They're fucking platinum records. Okay. He's just going to sit in Erebor for fucking decades, I'm sure. and wait for the culture to flip so that he can retrain his units. We are also going to get Hormarath to head to Entwade so that we have a named general, a worthwhile general on the front immediately, just in case, as I said, Rohan marches to war. Now, I just want to say thank you everyone for watching this very special episode where we fucking finally got Sauron. Does he have any titles? That's what I want to know. Sauron the Fearless. I mean, that's not the greatest title, I have to admit. Like, Sauron, Star Man, Star Killer. No, that's Star Wars. You can't use that. Star. Sun Spear. That's Game of Thrones. Something like Solar. Sauron the Solar Plex. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching this very special episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to leave a comment down below. If you guys want to see more of this series, be sure to come back on Tuesdays, as that is when I regularly update/upload the series. If you want to get in touch, get updates on uploads or anything like that, you can check me out on Twitter, Facebook. I'm most active on Twitter. All the links for my social media are down below. As always, my name is Incoherence. This is our grand campaign as Mordor in the Third Age. You guys, as always, are fucking awesome, and I will see you all later. Have a good one.